It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Starting from the 5. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. This is ahead for about 5. Junior Coulson bringing an end to that play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's Tracy once more. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Dayon Henley. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
His first throw is an interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 22 on 2nd down. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Nighthawks flying out their punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Ball taken in at the 36. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Chargers take possession. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. Think this might be on the offense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Hits his running back. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finding Davis. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Herbert throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert to throw once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Nighthawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Deion Henley. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's a throw. Pass cut by Tracy. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Play action on first down. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They go right back to Tracy. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. They'll throw it. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now 4th down, staring right at him. Groupie sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Darius Davis to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Herbert now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed to Davis. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Now Herbert again. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by Theo Johnson. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Nighthawks make it a one-score game in the first half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Nighthawks cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. They connect on the deep shot. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Good. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Intercepted in the end zone. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Nighthawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Back now, pressure on its way. He lets one fly deep downfield. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Davis there to grab it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a game of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17. The throw is caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. He's loaded another one up. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On third down, Herbert. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Chargers 28, Nighthawks 10.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Finding Davis. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Getting out to his left. He can run it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Nighthawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Second and 13. Into the hands of OBJ. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. In motion left is Beckham. Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete to Beckham. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. There's the snap on 4th. They connect for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Play action on 1st down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved. 2nd and 10 now. Connection made to... The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. A give to Tracy up the middle.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. A low-hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
From the 29. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Motion man sent left. To the air, 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. And the Nighthawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Brought in close to the 8. And he's down to the 8 before going out. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. They're going play action. And they pick him off again. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now a give on the counter. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. He finds McConkey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Len McConkey with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return.
Recovered by the receiving team.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side caught by Neighbors. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. New set of downs for him at the 38. They are throwing it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Coleman with the grab. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He sends this one to the end zone. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an L.A. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Got to hurry this to the line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another try following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. I think Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. 1st and 10. Herbert. He's trying to push the field. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. All right, one more snap to play here. They snap it to Herbert. He's looking deep once again. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.